Wednesday, October.
It's Wednesday, matinee day. You just saw matinee.
I did.
Well, we'll get to that. But LaChanze is here. Oh my God,
here.
Tony winner LaChanze is here. One of my favorite people on the planet.
And Broadway.com Audience Choice Award winner.
Naturally.
Still a lot of awards. Those are the two most important ones.
But we're gonna get to her.
We'll get to LaChanze.
First, well, you saw a show.
I did. I saw.
Sometimes we skip out and see a matinee.
Love. It's a work perk. It's a work perk.
Is that Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Love times 3.
No. What is it?
Mike Bartlett's new play starring Amy Ryan, Zoe Kazan, Richard Armitage. Really good. Really good. Roundabout off Broadway.
All right. Cool.
There you go. Yeah.
I was working while you were there.
That's work.
I know.
It's a form.
I know. So what's the news, Beth?
Well, the big news is that The Glass Menagerie, starring Sally Field and Joe Mantello and Ben Whitrock and more, Jim O'Connor, is switching theaters. It's going to the Velasco, bigger theater.
Oh, it is a bigger theater? Okay.
It is a bigger theater in terms of seats. And
from the Golden to the Belasco.
The Belasco. Okay. Because Dear Evan Hansen, which was going to go to the Belasco, is going to the Music Box. Just little musical chairs with a musical.
And you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to people because they just see the show.
It doesn't matter what theater they're sitting in. More butts can go in those seats.
More butts. Now, can someone explain the poster?
Yes. Can someone please explain
the poster?
I
thought you said you could because there's a very confusing.
Yes, that is the question.
Just look it up.
There's a big double.
Confusing. It's very
like
Sam Gold. It's very Sam Gold.
I don't know what that means.
Anyway, we can't wait. What a cast. But that's not till next year. So calm down.
Right. So that starts in February and opens in March 9th. So there are a lot of people on TV. Did you see all this? So Lin-Manuel Miranda was on The Tonight Show doing a rap, freestyling, doing his thing.
As he does.
You know,
and
being adorable.
And he's like in the trenches right now at Saturday Night Live, right?
Yes.
Like they're like
we're all staying up late on October 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are, right?
Yeah, of course. Well,
and then on October 9th for the debates.
It's not that late. But
for some of us it is, Paul.
So how does it, I don't know if you know this, but you know what they do I think it's 8 o'clock on Saturday, they do like a 2-hour version.
Oh.
And then, when I was in college, I used to sleep out at NBC and then like watch the rehearsal.
I don't think you can do that anymore.
I think they changed the rules. You can? Caitlin's nodding, saying you can.
It's a 1-hour thing now.
Oh, okay. So anyway, you watch the long version and then they like quickly cut out a half hour of what's not funny or like what's least funny.
We'll be the judge of that.
So
no
I'm
pressure.
sure, Lynn is on his game this week. I mean, that's a high stress gig.
He'll be great.
Yeah.
He'll be great. Our friend, I like to call her our friend, she's not really Kristen Chenoweth, was on Kimmel singing the Game of Thrones theme song.
Apparently that's something she does.
She does things like that.
She does this.
She's adorable.
She does that one, apparently.
Oh.
Well, yeah, of course she's adorable. She's Kristen Chenoweth.
She's Kristen Chenoweth. Also, John Goodman was on The Tonight Show talking about the front page, which is now in previews. Here's a fun thing. Adam Driver.
Yes,
who you guys know from Girls and Star Wars, and we know from what? Mrs. Warren's Profession.
And Men. What was that one with Frank Langella?
Mm-hmm.
Man and whatever that
Man
one.
and Boy.
Man and Boy. Yeah, we knew him. We knew him when. Mm-hmm. But he's a big star now.
He's a huge star, and he's doing Stephen Belber's tape.
We like Stephen Belber too.
We do. That's a playwright for one night only. It's benefiting Arts in the Armed Forces on November 7th. He's doing that at Studio 54.
That's cool.
Also, on November 7th, this is a totally different thing. Rocca.
It's Rocca.
I can't talk today. I saw a matinee. My head
Mo
was
Rocca,
elsewhere. Who was on Broadway in
the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Did I win? You win. I don't know what you win. He's going to do White Rabbit, Red Rabbit, also on November 7th. You're gonna have to go.
That's the play where you walk in and they hand you a script and you do it.
Much like this newscast right now. That's correct. The cast is set for Found in Philadelphia, so that was the musical that was done off Broadway.
Now this is a musical based on a magazine, isn't it?
I think
Isn't Found like it's like a, yeah, I know it is. They did it at the Atlantic, and Molly Pope, who was here.
She was just here.
Just a couple weeks ago, will be in it.
Here's the whole cast.
And who else?
Andrew Call.
Yeah,
lots of
Not Andy Carl. It's confusing. Andrew Call. They play the same role in Altar Boys to make it even more confusing. Andrew Call of Grease Live.
Correct.
Who else? F. Michael Haney, Wicked, Orville Mendoza, Molly Pope. Anyway, look it up. There's a lot of people doing it, and they're doing it in Philadelphia. So, and then hopefully it'll come back. I don't know.
So there's another news item about a pie maker, because that's the world we live in. So we've talked a lot about pies at Waitress. Now we're going to talk about a totally different kind of pie at Sweeney Todd. They are using the former White House executive chef Bill Yassis to be the official pie maker.
But Sweeney Todd is about pies made out of people.
Why do you have to ruin the plot? What?
I don't understand, but like at least Waitress, they're supposed to be good pies.
This is going to take place in a pie shop.
Yeah, I know.
That's a pie shop.
So this guy, this sounds like a stunt.
You think?
This
Okay.
guy's
Well,
baking
that's at Barrow
people
Street
pies.
Theater. Previews begin on Valentine's Day. Very romantic show. Definitely take your sweetheart, and it opens on March 1st. That
Again,
might not be the best
so far
advice.
off that I'm not going to worry about it yet.
Okay, I've got one more piece of good
Oh, my
news.
mom just joined. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Levon. One more piece of good news,
Great
and then
news.
I'm going to get out of here because people
Great
want to see
news.
LaChanze. I
Yes.
mean, my God.
Yes.
Our friend,
Josh Segarra.
he
was
and his
recently
wife,
on your feed.
he and his wife Brace welcomed a baby boy.
And his name's Gus.
Gus
So
means
cute.
cigar. Yeah.
My nephew's name's Gus. I love one of my cousin's
This
son.
is
Anyway.
fascinating, but LaChanze is here.
That's great. I know.
So I'm gonna go.
I know.
Bye,
So anyway,
guys.
congratulations. And everybody, please welcome Tony winner LaChanze.
I love my applause.
Well, hello. You deserve applause at all times.
That's funny.
How are you?
Hi,
Looking
hi.
gorgeous as
Oh,
always.
thank you, Paul.
So good to see you.
So good to see you.
You can come on anytime you want.
Thank you. I
So
love it.
you have an open invitation to always just show up at Broadway.com.
I'm live at 5. I
But,
love it.
but you're actually, we're going to talk about you doing a benefit, aren't you?
Yes.
On Monday.
Monday night, yes.
So tell me about this. This is what's Just a Piano?
Just a Piano is just that. It's beautiful singers, Broadway performers coming on to perform in this space, and it's part of a series, and all you have is a piano. So
Okay.
it's really very intimate evening, and everyone has done it, and this is the 10th anniversary,
Okay.
and I
This
did
is started
it-
by Lee Summers.
Lee Summers,
Right.
he's a producer, and it's been going on for 10 years. It's the 10th year anniversary, and we're all excited. He's called a bunch of us back to do a solo. It's Titus Burgess is doing it, Adrian Lennox is doing it, Darius Haas, I'm doing it, and a host of other
Super
Yeah.
talents. I love it. At the Triad
at the Triad
on Monday
10.
night. Tickets are $20 to $100, and it benefits
Broadway Cares.
Broadway Cares. By 25 days. I mean, you can't go wrong.
That's
You get to
it.
see LaChanze and all those other people. So that's something you can do. But let's talk about life. How's
is
life?
Great. Life is fantastic.
Yeah.
Life is fantastic. I've been working on my tour, my concert, and I'm actually
Ooh.
going all over the world, all over the
Tell
country,
me,
all over the
tell me,
country.
tell me, what are you doing?
I'm doing a show entitled Feeling Good, and
Uh-huh.
it's an evening of music that just makes you feel good. And I'm doing it in certain places all over the country, but I'm excited to announce that I just signed on to do my New York evening. And not until February, but it's February 27th in
Write it
New
down,
York.
people.
February 27th,
Where are
the
you doing
Highline
it?
Ballroom.
Oh, Highline, nice.
Highline Ballroom. So please go on. If you can go to my website, which is
MsLaChanze.com. And by the way, there's amazing photos on there. When you go on there, there's a picture of you with a space. What's that? What's that? What it's called?
It's
a
one
helmet.
of the
What are those
hel-
called?
The space hood,
The
I
space
guess.
suit. I don't know what you're doing. I'm
It's
like,
really
what is she
funny.
up to?
We were
High
in the-
fashion.
It was
So
crazy.
glamorous.
We were in a photo shoot, and it was on a mannequin, and I said, can I put that on? And they said,
Yes, you should put that on.
Sure.
Anything you want.
Whatever.
Make you feel fabulous. So on your website, you're gonna have information about all these concerts.
Yeah, all my CDs.
So
and
when are you
everywhere
starting?
coming.
When's
I've been working with Marco Paglia, who's my MD,
okay.
and I'm having a kick-ass band, and we're
Nice.
doing really incredible music. We're doing everything. We're doing Broadway standards, and I'm also doing some music that I love, doing a lot of jazz,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of rock.
Oh.
And it's also, it coincides with the fact that I'm writing my memoir as well, so it's a little
Are
bit
you really?
biographical, yes.
How long have you been doing that?
Since the beginning of the summer.
I love that.
Yes, it's a trip.
I'm
Writing about your
sure.
life. It really is. Because, at first I was nervous about writing it because my life has gone through so many different changes.
Yeah.
But it's been cathartic. It's been wonderful. I'm actually funny.
So
I've been told.
interesting. So how do you structure yourself? Like how do you discipline yourself? Do you like make yourself sit down and be like, let me just tackle this?
That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
I find so many things that I have to do when it's time to write.
Right.
I just have to, run and get a box of gummy bears. I just have to go and do it.
And you know what else? There's too many good TV shows.
Oh my God.
That's distracting.
TV
That
is
alone
terrible.
is distracting.
TV is the worst. So I don't even I go into my office and I plant myself in front of my computer and I just try to go inside and write.
Oh my God, I can't wait to read it.
It's
I love
exciting.
it. I love it. Keep going.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
So, and I've seen her in concert before, by the way, not just in all the great Broadway shows, and she's phenomenal.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm trying to get
You know how to put on a show.
I love getting on that stage.
Yes,
I
hello.
love it. It's
That's where you were
nothing
born
like
to
it.
be. What was it like to win the Tony for The Color Purple? Okay, let's talk about this. So The Color Purple,
Oh my God.
it's been so amazing. I
Yes.
loved your Color Purple production. Saw you in it many times. Was obsessed with you before that, way before that, but also during that. and then it came back.
Yes.
And it's back, and it's totally different production. And then Cynthia Erivo,
She's fantastic.
she won a Tony. You won a Tony.
Yeah.
It's an amazing role, and you guys have very different performances, very different, but
Yes.
both amazing. What's it been like for you watching all of this happen?
You know, I was a little nervous about going to see it, to be honest,
Yeah.
because it was so heavy for me. It was
Yeah.
a pivotal point in my life when that was happening,
Mhm.
and my children were small, and it was very heavy, and it was, The Color Purple was probably my #1 film of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this amazing opportunity to play Celie in The Color Purple, the musical version of it. It's like a dream come true for me.
Yeah.
And so, but it went through a lot.
And to create it,
And
I
to
mean,
create
because
the
the
role.
creation of it was.
Right, the music, I'm Here. I remember when we created that together. We were in a little studio at 42nd Street at the studios over there. We were in
Yeah.
a little room, and we put together I'm Here. And every time I hear it, I think about when we came up with lyrics and moments and.
Yeah, I think it was Ailey. Was it Ailey Wells? How do you say her name? Ailey. I love her. Ailey Wells, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Alan Willis.
I say it wrong.
I was like, who?
Anyway,
Alan
I
Willis.
remember she was. I think she told me that with the line "I'm gonna flirt with somebody."
Yeah.
That came out of a moment from the rehearsal. So yeah, you definitely are in there. You know what I mean? It's like when you create a role.
You help.
Yeah,
help
LaChanze
create the
is in
character.
there.
So whenever I hear it, I get excited because I remember the moment, the journey that we went on for
Yeah.
that song and how it actually came to be. But Cynthia's fantastic. I mean, I just love her voice.
Yeah.
She's incredible to watch. I went to see her in the last 5 years, the
Mhm,
Jason
yeah.
Robert Brown concert that they did there
Yeah.
at the other benefit. So I've gotten to know her a little bit, and
Mhm.
she's quite talented. So I love the actors in this new production, and I'm just glad that this show has a life.
Exactly,
That
exactly.
it's still going. That's what we want.
Yeah.
And now Once on This Island is coming back.
I know.
I can't
Isn't that
believe
crazy?
it. That's so awesome. That's way overdue.
Hello.
That revival
What happened to the
is way
movie, the
overdue.
animated movie I've been dreaming of too?
I know.
And the paper mill production was great.
I heard
saw
that. I didn't see it,
I
though.
saw that one a few years ago. Anyway, so yes, Michael Arden's going to do it.
Yes,
So that's cool.
That's going to be exciting. I'm excited about that. I really am. That's one that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Would you ever consider doing another role in one of these things, or?
I don't know which one I'd want to do like 5 different roles. I want to be Otway. They won't give me that one.
You can just play all the gods.
I want to be all the guys.
It'll be you and some girl playing Timon
Right,
and
I'll just
Daniel, and
switch
then you.
around. I'll
You're
grab
just
a
the
hat
gods.
and a knife, and I'll just be all.
And a
Yeah.
big space alien head.
Right,
I don't know.
and a helmet.
Whatever those are called. David wants to know, can Idina Menzel really make snow? I think that's a silly question. But you were in If Then.
Yes, I loved it then.
Hello. And you were fabulous. What was your favorite part about If Then?
You mean on the show?
Yeah,
or
the show.
The show. My favorite part was when Idina Menzel sang every single night. You learn to live without.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
broke
was,
my heart.
it was,
Actually,
it was pretty epic.
I'm gonna sing it. I'm actually gonna sing You Learn to Live Without.
You're singing that?
I kind
What?
of stole it. Now that the show's over, I can do it, Dina.
Snatch that showstopper.
I'm doing it now.
I love that. That's a great idea.
It's a good.
Would you ever consider playing Shug Avery? Alex, somebody just asked.
Someone else asked me about that. I would love
And
to.
Jennifer
do
Holliday
Sugar
just started.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be fun. It would
Okay.
be a lot of, go from
God knows you're sexy enough.
Sexy Sugar Avery.
Yeah,
That
why
would be
not?
fun.
Matt wants you to go to Australia. I'm sure she would go.
Matt, I'd love to come to
Send
Australia.
send that ticket, Matt.
Australia. I'd love to come with my band.
What was the hardest thing about If Then? People love If Then. Well, that was your most recent.
I loved If Then. That was probably the hardest thing about If Then was when it closed. Gotta be honest. We were such a tight company. I'd have to say, out of all the productions that I've worked on lots of different shows and had wonderful cast members and friends, made long-lasting friendships. If Then was probably the tightest company I was ever in. And so, Jen Colella, my wifey, hey wifey, I love her so much. Adina and I, Anthony, James,
Yeah.
we were all just really tight. Joanne Reed, Tamika, I can go on. The cast was just fantastic. Miguel, who's now doing Hamilton in
I
Chicago.
know. Blowing up.
Go ahead, Miguel. So it was just a lovely group of people that I worked with, and we're so tight. And the creative team, Michael Greif, and the writers, everyone. It was just a really good time for me. And I love being in If Then. I just wish I had more to do in it, because I wanted to be on that stage with everybody else a little bit longer.
Right.
But hey, that's okay. I'm doing it now.
What's your favorite musical? Let's say one you've never been in. Let's just say
Evita.
What?
Evita.
Oh, Evita.
Vivita.
That would have been fun. You would have been a fun name for
I
prom.
love
Maybe you
Evita.
still will, but I don't know.
I love Vivita and Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to be
You
Judas.
love the Andrew Lloyd Webber classic rock
You
musicals.
know, that's when I came to
Me,
be.
I know,
That
me
was,
too,
those were
right.
the musicals.
I know, that's
so
what we all listen to.
Our coming of age musicals. So
Right.
oh my God, Jesus Christ Superstar, are you kidding?
You sing that stuff at home?
Oh my, I was just in my bedroom. I still sing it
What?
sometimes. You know, when I want to piss my girls off. I walk
How are your
around.
girls?
They're fantastic.
They are adorable.
Thank you.
I'm in love with them, and you make some videos of you guys like singing in the car, you and your
I'm always in
daughters.
that car. They always have that camera on. And a lot of the videos I don't let them play. They're like, Mom, let's do this one. We sing everything. We rap. We do everything.
Isn't it amazing though when you look at them and they're like becoming women and they're awesome,
They're
and you did
incredible.
that. You know, I mean,
Thanks, but I think
it's amazing though.
it's wonderful. I'm very lucky. I have great girls. I'm very
Yeah.
proud of them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful girls. Would you have any advice for a person who wants to make a theater their career choice? Garrett wants to know. I mean, what about just career advice in general for like young people who?
Consistency, I would say, is the number one thing that you need. You have to be consistent. You have to make a plan, like a daily plan almost, of what you're going to do with your hours in the day, and be consistent. When you fall off of your plan, it's going to fall apart. So you got to be consistent, and over time, it will happen for you.
What about audition tips? Taylor wants to know if you have any audition tips.
Look them in the eye.
Oh.
I know people tell you don't look them in the eye. Look them straight in the eye. Break that wall. Break it.
I love it.
Break it down.
Jaquay, I want to know this too. Jaquay wants to know, how does it feel being an icon?
An icon. Woo! Wow, I'm thinking of Miss Cicely Tyson. That's an icon. You know, I don't know how to answer that, but I'll just say I feel good with the career that I've had and meeting all you lovely people. So it feels great, I guess.
Joy says, you're here and you still got it.
All right, thank you.
In case anyone was wondering, I didn't. Do you have a dream role? Isabel wants to know.
A dream role.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's a musical that I'm going to be working on next year that I can't tell you anything about. And it's a role that is probably close to being a dream role for me. So stay tuned.
You can't do things like that to me, LaChanze. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Can't talk about it. But it's exciting.
How cool. So, okay. I think we have to let you go because, we could literally stay here for hours talking to these people.
Oh,
Is there anything else you want people to know? So, Once in This Island, you're excited about that.
very excited about the
You consider
revival
playing
of
all the
that.
gods. That'd be a good concept.
That would be all the gods. I would.
On tour, check out MsLaChanze.com.
Yes.
Great photos and tour dates. And you will be in New York. What's the New York date again?
February 27th.
Highline
at the
Ballroom. That's probably not on sale yet.
It's not, but it will be
Soon.
in just stay tuned.
And she's on social media.
I am on social
Yeah.
media. Follow me all over the place.
Yeah,
I
you're-
love talking to people.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you do
I'm
good on
trying
social
to, bump it
media.
up.
Yeah. No,
I'm
it's
trying.
good.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I'm watching.
Good.
I'm
yeah.
following.
You're doing
I'm
pretty
following.
good too.
Huh?
I was watching something, but I couldn't hear it for whatever reason. The
Like
audio
that
wasn't
crazy
working,
video I
and
put
you
up
were
yesterday?
laughing and laughing and laughing, but I couldn't hear what you were doing.
I'll show you later.
Okay. I was like, what is he laughing at?
Okay, and then on Monday, you're going to be at this Broadway Cares. You'll be up at the Triad.
Yes.
9 p.m. Monday the 10th, this coming Monday. It's for Broadway Cares, and it's an amazing group of people, and it's always a treat to see this one sing. So y'all should go.
Come on and see us. It'll be fun.
And your memoir.
In my memoir.
Oh my
I'm working
God.
on my memoir.
I can't wait.
Woosah.
Get through it. Get through
I'm
it.
getting through it.
Get it out there for the world.
I am.
Okay.
I hope so.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
It's a
having
pleasure as
me.
always. Bye. Wave goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow on Live at 5.
Bye-bye.